there with Sarr. Then there's James, and it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Mobley. 6 to shoot. Hunter finds Garland. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. With the drive. Here's Sarr. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Mitchell, a screen on Doncic. Garland for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic against Garland. Pass to Sarr. Here's Daniels. Here's James. Sarr passes to Collins. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. James against Hunter to the paint. Stolen by Collins. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Sarr. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Garland. And he's going for the lob. Mobley, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
It's stolen by Hunter. Garland against Doncic. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. The 3-ball. Rebound, the Lakers. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Doncic against Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Now here's Hunter. Mobley passes to Allen. He tries for 3. Drills it from deep.
You know, for Allen, to me, guys, it's about getting into a rhythm. And once he does, he's got no problem catching and shooting.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Now Collins. Back to Doncic to snap the cold streak. And he takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Hunter. No made baskets yet. From deep, Mitchell. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The Cavs have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. From behind the arc. Over to the left wing. Mobley outside. And here's Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Garland for 3. James with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. Pass to Daniels. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You look at Charlotte, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they haven't been impressive, and they have no one but themselves to blame. Hopefully, they can start to turn it around soon.
Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Garland for 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Here's Connect, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Cavaliers on D. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
And they finished top 10 in assists. No surprise given their emphasis on ball movement.
And they were a solid defensive club, finishing in the top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage. A team that played with effort on D. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 3-point lead. Pass to Wade from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Here's Strus. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wade. Shoots over Collins. Wade misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Cleveland shooting 23%. Not great so far. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's really pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's going to throw that long, I don't think. So unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
The Cavaliers leading. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Doncic. After the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Collins. Doncic up top. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Doncic. Allen outside, clock at 6. Strus the pass to Jerome. Up and over Doncic. The rebound by Bamba.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by the Lakers. Cleveland again missing. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And they doubled up Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. And it's Connect missing. And the Cavs shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. From deep, Strus. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic against Allen. Pass to Collins. Doncic with it. Spins. Scores off the spin. Doncic has got 12.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jonathan Isaac is out there with James. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Pass to Strus. Here's Jerome. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Jerome. No points so far. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Hunters checked in for the Cavaliers. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there's big room for improvement.
Cavaliers trail by 4. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Daniels, covered by Strus. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And here's a team that loves sharing the ball. Top 5 in assists. They had an offense that did not stagnate.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Jerome passes to Allen. Now Hunter, 9 points in his last outing. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Daniels, covered by Strus. Isaac in the post. Out to James. Isaac with a screen on Hunter. James passes to Isaac. It's stolen by Hunter, and they're on the run. And finished off by Hunter.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Daniels passes to James. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're pushing it up. And the shot is good by Garland. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Outside Hunter. From deep. Got a piece of it.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. John Collins checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for DiVincenzo. Doncic against Garland. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. They get the rebound. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Allen finds Mitchell. No good on the triple. The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Sarr. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's Allen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Off the mark there with a 3.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Daniels. James outside. Now here's Doncic. Over Mitchell. Doncic, no good. Garland against James. Hunter with the ball. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Garland. Check by James. They get it again.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Allen. Isaac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Bomba's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Daniels. Doncic against Garland. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. And here's Connect outside. Second chance shot. In the paint. Luka!
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Garland. Pass to Jerome. Outside Hunter. To the middle. From the right block, Wade gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Jerome. On the wing, Mitchell. Isaac covering. Back to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Jerome. Nice finish from Luka.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Mobley, right side. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, Doncic shakes off the pressure.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
23 seconds left in the first half of this game. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Garland against Collins. Here's Allen. Cleveland again missing. Here's Doncic. Over Garland. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first half. Lakers ahead, up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
I think for the Cavaliers, it's still early.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Lakers.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that's a wrap on halftime.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. And here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on James. Garland for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Allen finds Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
James, a screen on Garland. Inside. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Back to Garland. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Sarr's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And that one's good. James.
From the corner, LeBron so versatile offensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, LeBron James.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They're all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Pass to Garland. Now Mitchell. Shoots from the elbow. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Mitchell's got 9.
Nice, confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
Doncic on the wing. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Goes up on the wing. And it falls all over the rim and in. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Daniels. Doncic on the wing. Jacks up a three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. It's a completely new group for the Lakers. Here is DiVincenzo, still without a bucket. Isaac with a screen on Garland. Isaac left side. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Hunter passes to Mobley. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's gotten his first basket of the night.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Isaac outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to connect. Clock at 6. No good with the triple. Cavaliers trail by 12. On the wing, Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Mobley on a screen. Hunter finds Allen. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Bamba. Isaac in the post. Mobley's on him. Count that bucket. Isaac's got his second basket.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Tries to break his ice. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Mitchell completes the transition play.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Los Angeles leading by 12. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 10.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Collins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Connect. He's scoreless. Outside Finney-Smith. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Hits the jump hook. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column. giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Down low. Here's Mobley. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
A minute 58 left in the third. Stolen by Strus. Allen, left side. Shot from the low post is good. 10 points for him. The Lakers lead by 10. Doncic outside. Has to Connect. Three-pointer. Tries again. And the layup is good by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
James is checked in for Luka Doncic. 1:27 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Allen can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Garland against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bamba. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Bamba's gotten his first points in this one.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Collins, high post. And here's Connect outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Merrill comes in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. Allen, the pass to Jerome. To the paint. Here's Wade. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And that one misses. The Lakers lead by 12. Here's Daniels. Collins a screen. And the layup is good off the glass. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead. They lead by 14. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with John Collins. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Connect in at the 2. Just 2 to shoot. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Collins drawing the double team. The 3 from Bamba. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, long range from Bamba, really? Come on now. He's a new age center. A lot of these guys at 7 feet tall can shoot the 3, and he's one of them.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 17. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Daniels. Collins with a screen on Garland. Here's Daniels. Collins, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Jerome passes to Garland. Here's Wade. Collins defending. Here's Wade. Pass to Strus. Over Finney-Smith. Strus's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Garland with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. The Lakers lead by 16. Now for an update on the injury to Luka Doncic. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon. I really like their second half adjustments. They're showing some moxie inside.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Pass to James. Second chance effort, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
Collins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. DiVincenzo comes in for Isaac. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Garland with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by James. Collins passes to James. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
DiVincenzo against Garland. Pass to Hunter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Strus. And Mitchell subbed in for Darius Garland. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Finney-Smith. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Finney-Smith's got his first points of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Daniels. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now Hunter. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Hunter passes to Allen. Nails the baby hook.
I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in for Finney Smith. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now, here is James. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
James against Mitchell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That free throw good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Garland with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Down low. Here's James. Isaac for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 19. So it's the Cavaliers now. And here's Mitchell. Allen a screen. Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's DiVincenzo. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The three. Here's Allen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Hunter. Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into Game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Counted from distance. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. DiVincenzo, the pass to Daniels. Here's Sarr. 6 to shoot. That shot off. Great D that time from Allen. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Strus. Some solid defense from James. From deep three-point land. And it's Merrill who clears it away. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Let me get out.